Types of immunity. It is classified into two basic types: innate immunity and acquired immunity. Innate immunity is also called natural immunity. It is present from birth. It is the inborn capacity of the body to resist the pathogen. It does not depend on previous exposure to foreign substances. It is also called non-specific immunity because it comprises of all those defense elements. Now let's see the various elements of innate immunity. Epithelial surface. The intact skin and mucus covering the body protect it considerably against invasion by microorganisms. The healthy skin possesses bactericidal activity due to the presence of high concentration of salt in drying sweat. Sebaceous secretions have bactericidal and fungicidal properties. The mucosa of the respiratory tract has several innate mechanisms of defense. The nose prevents entry of microorganisms to a large extent. The inhaled particle being arrested through hair at or near the nasal orifices. Those that pass beyond are held by mucus lining the epithelium and are swept back to pharynx, where they tend to swallowed or coughed out. The cough reflex is an important defense mechanism of respiratory tract. The mouth is constantly bathed in saliva, which has inhibitory effect on microorganisms. The acidity of gastric secretions in the stomach destroys microorganisms. The flushing action of urine eliminates bacteria from the urethra. Spermine and zinc present in semen are antibacterial. Antimicrobial substances in blood and tissue. The complement system contains more than 30 serum proteins circulating in the blood in an active state. The presence of microbial pathogen activates the complement cascade to eliminate pathogens. When the cell is infected by virus, it secretes interferons. Interferons are the class of cytokine soluble proteins. This interferon stimulates other cells to protect themselves from viral infection. Cellular factors in innate immunity. Natural defense against the invasion of blood and tissues by microorganisms and other foreign particles is mediated to a large extent by phagocytic cells which ingest and destroy them. Phagocytic cells, discovered by Metchnikoff in 1882, are grouped as macrophages and macrophages. They remove foreign particles that enters the body. A class of lymphocyte called natural killer NK cells is important in non-specific defense against viral infection and tumor. Fever, increase in the body temperature following the infection, is a natural defense mechanism. It helps to accelerate the physiological processes to destroy the invading pathogens. Fever stimulates the production of interferons and helps in recovery from viral infection. Acute phase proteins, APPS. Infection on injury leads to a sudden increase in concentration of certain plasma proteins. collectively called acute phase proteins. This includes C-reactive protein CRP, mannose binding protein, alpha-1 acid glycoprotein, serum amyloid P, APPS are believed to enhance host resistance, prevent tissue injury, and promote repair of inflammatory lesions. Acquired immunity. The resistance that an individual acquires during life is known as acquired immunity. It is also known as adaptive or specific immunity. It involves the formation of antibodies in the body which neutralize the antigens. Acquired or adaptive immunity has the following features. Specificity. It can produce specific antibody or T lymphocyte against a particular antigen pathogen. Diversity. It can recognize a vast variety of diverse pathogens or foreign molecules. Discrimination between self and non-self. It differentiates between own body cells, that is self, and foreign, non-self molecules. Memory. When the immune system encounters a specific foreign agent for the first time, it generates an immune response and eliminates the invader. This is called first encounter. The immune system retains the memory of the first encounter. As a result, a second encounter with same pathogen brings about quicker and stronger immune response. Types of acquired immunity, that is active and passive. Active immunity is the resistance developed by individual as the result of an antigenic stimulus. It is known as adaptive immunity. It produces antibodies. It is of two types, natural and artificial. Natural acquired active immunity. It is due to the infection and is called natural active immunity. It developed after entry of pathogen in the body. It is long-lasting immunity. Example, person who has recovered from attack of measles develops natural acquired active immunity to measles for the lifetime. Artificial acquired active immunity. It is the resistance induced by vaccine. Vaccine is introduced into the body to stimulate the formation of antibodies by immune system. Example, polio vaccine, BCG vaccine. Such immunity may be temporary or permanent. Passive immunity is acquired when ready-made antibodies are received by the body cells. That is, body cell do not take any active part in the production of immunity, antibody. Passive immunity can be acquired either naturally or artificially. Natural acquired passive immunity. Before birth, maternal antibodies are transferred from mother to fetus through placenta. After birth, antibodies are transferred from mother to infant through colostrum, first milk of mother, and continue throughout the period of breastfeeding. The antibody received by baby from mother remain in the body for a short time. Therefore, natural acquired passive immunity is short-lived. Artificially acquired passive immunity. This immunity is developed by injecting previously prepared antibodies using serum from humans or animals. For example, antibodies obtained from hyper-immunized horses are injected to humans against rabies pathogen. It is short-lived.